Temperature in Gombe State has risen to an average of 41 degrees Celsius during the day and 26 degrees Celsius at night. The discomfort of the heat wave is made worse by irregular electricity supply. Correspondent Landry Adeyemi spoke with some residents of Gombe State on the twin impact of extreme temperature and poor electricity supply.
Ordinarily, extreme high temperatures should make for a good time for ice block makers. Ramadan is also supposed to be a good time for businesses, but this year is different. Poor supply and high cost of electricity have wiped away their smiles. Several traders lined up to buy ice blocks, but today, very little is available for sale.
For the past 3 days, we don't have light. In fact, we don't have light. So this is affecting most of these people that have small children. This heat, talk less of even the parents too, talk less of the children. Without electricity, in fact, we cannot have, even the businesses cannot sleep well.
Before we were buying compressor 2 horsepower, it's 35,000 naira. Now it's 90,000. You understand? But we are consolidating this fridge before it's 350,000. Now we are consolidating it 700,000. Because anything is too cost.
The arrival of officials of the Jos Electricity Distribution Company added spark to the tense atmosphere. A fight nearly broke out between one of the ice block sellers and an official. The ice block seller is accusing the officials of disconnecting his stall after extorting him of all his capital. He claims to have paid 100,000 naira for each fridge in his stall.
Any person that must pay 100,000 for each fridge, how much the amount? But we have this thing, we are indigenous of Nigeria, we have right to talk. But them, now see, I pay the bill, they come abuse me, they cut my light. What is the benefit? Then, do not like to survive me?
Everyone is left unhappy. The grumpy electricity officials, the traders who cannot get ice blocks, and the cold room operators without electricity.
The application on my phone says that the weather is 41 degrees centigrade, but it feels much hotter than anything that I've ever experienced. The pain is also being felt in the pockets of many Nigerians, but the situation is made much worse by the very high cost of electricity, poor supply, and also the high-handedness of distribution company offices. Landry Adeyemi, TVC News, Gombe.
For more on the past situation in Gombe State, the head corporate communications of Jos Electricity Distribution PLC, Dr. Friday Elijah, joins us on the news at 1. Thank you very much for joining us on TVC News at 1. We understand Jos Electricity Distribution PLC covers Plateau, Gombe, Bauchi, and Benue states. But there have been persistent complaints about power supply in that coverage area. Why has that persisted?
Well, for us, we have been giving out what was made available to us. Our distribution strategy is predicated upon energy availability at our disposal. This is because we don't generate electricity. We can only distribute energy that is made available to us. And we have been doing that across our franchise states of Benue, Bauchi, Plateau, and Gombe. For instance, in the last few days, let's take for instance, as for Monday, the total energy made available to us was 175 megawatts. Tuesday was 188 megawatts. Wednesday was 189 megawatts. And upon receipt of this energy, we equitably distributed them across the 4 franchise states. Remember, energy is not a commodity that can be stored for futuristic need or use. Therefore, upon receipt, we instantaneously distribute them across our franchise states. And to the best of my knowledge, a lot of our customers have been appreciating and praising us for doing what we are supposed to do. And I think that we've done very well in terms of energy distribution in the last few months that we've been distributing this energy. Energy is dependent on what we get. If we get up to 1 million, of course, megawatts, we distribute accordingly. We cannot store it. We cannot deny our customers from the usage because we need them to use it because upon their usage, that is the only way we can also get our revenue. So we'll continue to do what is good and continue to ensure that our customers get the exact energy that is given to us.
I hear you, but then from Gombe State, there are complaints. You have spoken about some customers appreciating, the distribution company over what you have been doing. But that complaint from Gombe State is not just about unavailability of power, but also about the huge electricity bill they're having to pay. One of the entrepreneurs there spoke about having to pay 100,000 naira monthly for a refrigerator. Why that high bill? Why are there no prepaid meters made available to businesses and individuals?
Well, first and foremost, let us also look at it that energy as it is now, the sale of energy as it is now goes with cost. If you are given, let's say, 20 hours per day, and you are able to utilize this energy 20 hours per day multiplied by 30, of course, you are going to pay beyond what you used to pay maybe about 2-3 years ago. But we have equally encouraged our customers that if bills are given to them and the bill does not reflect the exact amount of money that they were supposed to pay, they have every right to go to any of our offices and lodge complaints. And we have received several complaints, even me seated in Jos here. I have received complaints from Gombe, from Benin and some other places, and we expeditiously attend to them and ensure that the complaints are resolved. We have a regional office in Gombe. The regional manager, Alaji Sahib, is somebody that as soon as complaints are brought before him, he will attempt to resolve them. If you feel that there's a disputation in terms of energy that was given to you, in terms of payment, you have the right to go to the office and complain, no, this is how much I've been paid, and I don't think I've consumed it. They will look at it and then resolve it as quickly as possible.
All right, then. Head Corporate Communications of Jos Electricity Distribution PLC, Dr. Elijah Friday, thank you very much for talking to us on TVC News at